NHL.
Well, hi again, everybody, and welcome to Lima Stadium tonight. It is the Division VI state semifinal as the Columbus Grove Bulldogs under head coach Jerry Cooper coming to the ball game tonight with a record of 11-2 up against last year's Division VI state champions, the Marion Local Flyers, and head coach Tim Goodwin. They come into the ball game with a record of 12-1. We started this whole playoff system with 192 qualifiers, and in Division VI right now, and all the divisions, we are down to the Final Four. The winner of this ball game is going to play on December the 1st at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium in Massillon against the winner of the Mogador and Shadyside game. And we're here tonight to find out which team that is going to be. With me tonight, the former head football coach for the Paulding Panthers, Mr. Steve Clark. And Coach, off last week with us, and Mike Fell was in here, and we watched the Columbus Grove Bulldogs in what some thought was probably an upset against the Macomb Panthers. A little bit different type of a team than the team they're going to be playing tonight.
Yes, I think they'll come out and try to run the ball, try to stuff the ball. They've been really successful with that most of the year. Marion Local, I know they like to throw it and run the ball. It should be a great game, and it'll all boil down, I think, to the trenches.
And, of course, when you're looking at Columbus Grove, a lot of people didn't think they'd even make it this far, finishing third in the Northwest Conference. What a job that Jerry Cooper and his crew, even if they don't win tonight, have done this season.
Well, I think they're probably the underdogs tonight, but Jerry's done a fine job. He's put his mark on this team. This is his football team, and he'll have them ready. He's a great coach.
Jerry tells us that this team here tonight will be even maybe a better team next year with all these young guys who are going to be coming back. But right now, we're worried about this game, the state semifinals, Division VI. Again, the Columbus Grove Bulldogs up against the Marion Local Flyers. We're going to take time out on this windy Saturday night. When we return, we will check out the starting lineups, and Steve will have those all-important keys to the game. We'll do all that after these very important words on Fox.
What if nothing stood between you and where you needed to go? It's like that at Shell, where it's easy to pay, pump, and go. Shell, moving at the speed of life.
Lima Allen County Crime Stoppers is asking for help in finding the persons responsible for setting the arson fire that destroyed 3 apartments here in the 500 block of Catalpa. The arson occurred on August the 29th around 9:25 p.m. As a result of the fire, 3 families were left homeless. If you saw or know anything of this arson fire, please make that anonymous call to Crime Stoppers at 419-229-7867. That's 229-STOP. Thank you.
Hi again, everybody, and welcome to Lima Stadium. Tonight it is the Division VI state semifinal, week 14 of the high school football season. The Columbus Grove Bulldogs under head coach Jerry Cooper, 11-2, taking on the defending state champions from Division VI, the Marion Local Flyers, and head coach Tim Goodwin. They are 12-1 on the season. My name is Carl Metzger. Alongside me, the former head football coach of the Paulding Panthers, Steve Clark, on a beautiful night in Lima. A little bit windy on the outside, but besides that, temperature's pretty good. And we're ready for a real big night of high school football. Let's check out what the keys are to this game tonight for both these football squads. With the keys, Coach Steve Clark.
Well, Coach Cooper from Columbus Grove wants to stop the run, wants to play error-free football. He's really concerned about turnovers. He needs to stop the run for the Flyers. On the other hand, Coach Tim Goodwin, he'd like to get ahead early. I think this is a plus for him. Grove likes to run the football, so if he can get ahead early and have them take time off the clock, that'll be to his advantage. And then he realizes, too, that this game is going to be won on the line of scrimmage. He wants to control that line of scrimmage.
Thank you, Coach. The home team on the football scoreboard will be the Marion Local Flyers. Only loss this season came to the Coldwater Cavaliers, who are playing in the state semis against Kenton tonight. Marion Local last year, state champs, 14-1, 99. They were 10-4. They'll run the pro-I 44 defense. They average almost 27 points a game. They give up around 9. The Columbus Grove Bulldogs sprint team, the 53 defense. Offensively, 28 points per ball game. They give up around 20. 12 points per game. The Marion Local Flyers, the lone defending champs, still in it in the state semifinals. Again, the winner next week, 3:30, December the 1st at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium in Massillon versus Mogadore or Shadyside. If Marion wins and Mogadore wins, it would be a rematch from last year's state championship. Columbus Grove Bulldogs are going to kick off. They've got a good one, Dane Jesko, number 9, who's going to be putting his foot and leg into it. And back for the Marion Local Flyers will be Greg Schulte and Dan Otte, the two main guys they want to see get the football, number 29 and number 38. 12 fresh minutes up on our scoreboard, and we are ready to get this one underway. Last night's games, Division 1, 2, 3, and 5. Tonight, we've got a couple of local teams going to be playing for 4 and 6. Going to be taken inside the 5-yard line, return across the 20, the 25, the 30, 35, and inside the 40. Nice run by Dan Otte. He had 10 kick returns this year for 188 yards coming in to the ball game. Their quarterback is Chad Otte, who's thrown for over 1,400 yards this season. He's number 11. The fullback, Ryan Fleck. The guy to watch is their tailback, and boy, he's a good one. Greg Schulte, number 29, who's rushed for over 1,700 yards this season. Craig Walters is the flanker. He's another good one. He's caught 39 balls this year for 682 yards from his flanker's spot. We'll check the line after this first play from scrimmage, and they'll run the football with the tailback. And again, this is Schulte, picks up about 4 good yards. Split end will be 2 guys rotating in. 82 is Kevin Moeller. 84 is Nick Pranger. Tight end is 42, Cole Dellinghouse. Centers Tom Holman. The guards are Brad Kramer and Josh Schmackers. The tackles are Brent Everman and also number 73, Jason Schulte. We'll check the defense for Grove, and it is a good one right after this next play. Second down, let's give him 5 on that last carry by Schulte. It's a 2nd and 5. Ball at the 44-yard line. I formation. And this will be the first back through, and he picks up maybe a yard, and that's about it. This defense, again, as we mentioned, a good one. The defensive ends are Lance Hefner and Matt Steck-Schulte. Your tackles are Corey Raines and Mike Young. And also in there with 60 tackles and 4 sacks in the front line, Andy Magg. With linebackers include Tate Mayberry, Blake Magg, and the stud linebackers Adam Kaufman. Safeties and also the defensive backs, Kurt Thiesing, Ben Steck-Schulte, who had some great plays last week. Another one of those corners, and also on the wide side is Steve Paldy. He is number 10. Third down and 4 for the Marion Local Flyers. They will go with the pitch to Schulte. Schulte, right side, right at, and he picks up the first down.
Controlling the line of scrimmage there. Looks like we got that first down on 3 plays. Went wide after that short trap up the middle, and picked up that first down on the move.
Every Division 6 state championship so far since 1994 has been won by a MAC school except one. That was back in '96 when Mogadore won it. We've got a MAC school here tonight, the Marion Local Flyers, and on a first down play they pick up about 5 more. They are the number 2 team in the state of Ohio. The number 1 team was Mogadore. And, of course, the number 1 seed in their region. And the Columbus Grove Bulldogs coach was a number 5 seed.
Yeah, they've done well these last few weeks here and really come on strong here for this semifinal game here.
Second down situation. Again, the quarterback is Chad Otte, 6 foot, 160 pounds. He's just a junior. Showing blitz. They go with play action. Otte wants to throw, gets it off. As a receiver, a little bit too much on it, though, and back there defensively, as I mentioned before, Ben Steck-Schulte, coach, and I tell you, he made some big plays against a pass-happy Macomb squad last week.
Yeah, I think they threw the ball close to 50 times last week. I think 47, something like that. And this secondary won't quite see that kind of passing attack this week, but they do. Marion Local does a real nice job of blending the run and the pass.
Marion has had no trouble in these playoffs so far. Minster 42 zip, Cedarville 38 zip, and South Charleston Southeastern last week. They were nice, 47-6. 3rd and 4 from the 44. Otte goes with the handoff to Schulte, and he picks up another first down.
Crucial third down play there, and there was a tremendous hole there that they want to control the line of scrimmage here, and that's important to Coach Godwin, and they surely have here in this series so far, making those first downs by quite a bit here on both occasions.
Hasn't been as easy for Columbus Grove. They beat Antwerp on Fox 29-14. They beat Pandora on Fox 27-15. Then last week we had them right here, in which they knocked off Macomb in the last seconds, 21-14. First and 10, Adi back to throw. Rolling to his left, he's in trouble, and he is going to be brought down. Nice defensive play by the Columbus Grove Bulldogs as they bring Adi down way back around the 47-yard line.
That was a good play. They had a lot of pressure on him there. Almost got him just a little bit earlier there, and then were able to get him with the second man there. So that gives him a little bit of a tough situation. He got second about 18. We'll see what kind of bag of tricks Coach Godwin's got on this one.
Matt Steckschulte has been tough from his defensive end spot. 9 sacks and 15 quarterback pressures. He's the man to watch, number 61. Second down, 18 from the 46. They go play action, set up a short pass out to around the 43-yard line, and a nice catch, but not much on it, as still not to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, middle screen there to number 84, and that was quite a play there with the idea that they didn't have that much of a rush. The play before, they put a lot of pressure on him, and this way they were held back and kept it to about a 3 or 4 yard gain.
Chad Adi, 99 of 173 coming into the ball game. 1,484 yards, 17 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. Schulte, 290 carries, 1,778 yards, and 15 touchdowns. Third down and long. They need 14 to pick up the first. They go to the pitch to Schulte. Schulte gets by one man. He's in the free now. Goes all the way down near the 32. Going to be short of the first down, but a nice run, as finally getting in there on the stop was Blaine Magg, the 6-foot freshman.
So they've got a fourth down here, and he's going to go for it. You got a 4th and 4 here or so, 3 or 4. And they're going to go for it here on the 31, 32-yard line right here.
Both schools with fine showings and fan support here tonight, and all of them on their feet. See if they can stop them on a 4th down and 3. Adi at the quarterback spot, running out of the I formation, goes with the little reverse play, round end, and a pickup of the first down. Nice play to Craig Walters, the 6'1", 165-pound junior.
Opened up the playbook there. Nice call. You're looking for something quick, maybe a quick pass to a tight end or some sort of a power play, and came in with a reverse there. That was a great call, and had plenty of people out in front of him to get that first down.
Walters,
crucial play, nice play.
Walters has also rushed for over 160 yards coming into the ball game. 1st and 10 now from the 20. I formation, Schulte's turn. He comes across the 20 off left tackle and gets down near the 16-yard line. Two very similar teams, Coach. They both like to, even though they can throw, both of them like to run that football.
Yeah, and there's quite a bit of size on that Columbus Grove defense too, and they're going right at them, and they've been able to put a nice drive together here. They had good field position to start with on that kickoff return, but they've done a nice job moving the football down the field. 2nd and about 7.
Going to mark it officially at the 17-yard line with 6:28 remaining first quarter. No score on the Commercial Bank scoreboard. Rolling to his left is the quarterback, Adi. Goes to the option pitch, and the defense is right there to stop him cold. And if that's Steckschulte down there, and it is, Matt Steckschulte doing the job again.
Boy, they had that covered extremely well. There's a lot of speed on that Marion Local Flyer team, and Columbus Grove was right there with great pursuit. And now we've got a 3rd and 9 situation. See what kind of bag of tricks we got here. We are in 4 down territory. We got 2 more downs to make 9. But that was a tremendous play there on the Grove defense. Any number of people could have. Any number of people there could have stopped that play. They were all over that option pitch.
Columbus Grove 5-5 in the postseason. They lost, of course, last year in the 2nd round to another MAC school, Delphus St. John's, 41-13. Then, of course, this team right here went on to beat St. John's. 3rd down and 10 from the 20-yard line. In motion with the back split. Pass play down the right side, wide open, and this one is going to be inside the 2, down to the 1, finally touchdown. Pass play goes to the right side to Greg Schulte. And wait a minute, we got a flag here. Nice looking pass to Schulte, but they're going to possibly bring this one back.
I don't know what the call was here. I didn't see the preliminary, but
Tim Goodwin standing on the sideline with the headsets off, just wondering what this call is going to be.
Yep.
Still don't see an indication.
Yep.
Wow.
Boy, there was somebody open on the backside on the split inside over there. He could have gone either way.
Well, they called illegal motion against the offense.
Yeah.
And brings them back with 5:30 remaining in the first quarter. So now, instead of a touchdown, it's going to be a 3rd down 15.
3rd and 15. That'll be interesting to see what they run here with. I tell you, they've got a nice offense, a lot of diversity. They do a lot of things well.
This time they'll go with the hand back to Schulte, and hand off, I should say, to Schulte, and he picks up about 5 more. Last time Steve and I saw the Marion Local Flyers is against Delphus St. John's over in Delphus, in which the Flyers knocked off the Blue Jays 12-7, and it was a key turnover at the end of the ball game against St. John's that gave Marion Local the football, where they came back and beat the Blue Jays.
Yeah, that was a great game. That was a great high school football game, and a big game by Marion Local to come in and win that at the tail end.
How about another 4th down? This time it's 4th and 12 from the 22. Backs in the I formation. Showing blitz. Back to pass is Adi. Looking down right side again, and this one is going to be incomplete. Intended receiver was Craig Walters, and that means that the Bulldogs are going to see the field with the offense for the first time, and they will bring out their quarterback, who's had some great ball games in the playoffs, Tate Mayberry, the 6'3" junior. Also Blake Magg in the backfield, the tailback spot. Watch Steve Pauly, he's another good one, 6'2" junior. Flanker, also Blaine Magg, number 28. With some fantastic catches he made last week as well. We'll check the offensive line, the receivers, right after this next play. 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. Magg in the backfield. He'll get the first carry. Look at this. Magg bursting forward for the 1st down. That offensive line, center is Adam Steck-Schulte. The guards are Andy Magg and Matt Steck-Schulte. The tackles are Kevin Klinker and Mike Young. Tight end is Adam Kaufman. He's got a couple of catches this season for touchdowns. We'll check that defense. Should mention Lance Hefner, number 87, in the split end position, who also has a couple of touchdowns this year as well with receptions. 1st and 10 from the 34, single back. There he is. Magg gets it again. Let's check this Marion Local defense. Front line. Mick Bolenbacher and Neil Hoyker at the ends. Brad Kramer and David Garrett at the tackles. The backers are Brent Holman, Brian Fleck, Nathan Keeter, and Josh Schmackers. Defensive backfield, Chad Oddie, Jesse Kramer gets the start. You also see Nick Pranger back there and Corey Albers at your other cornerback position.
Well, just looking at the size of these two teams, I thought Marion Local was big, but Grove seems to match up pretty well with them. They got some nice size there also.
Pauly was in motion.
Yep.
Now pass play by Mayberry. He's in trouble, and he is put to the turf. It's going to be 3rd down. He fell forward for a yard or so, so it's going to be a 3rd and about 7.
This is, in this area of the field, this is the roughest part of the field. It looks a little better than it did a few weeks ago when we did the Moeller-Lima Senior game, but it's pretty sandy out there around that 25 to 40 yard line on this end. Other than that, field's not in too bad a shape for this late in the season.
Well, let's see what Grove can do on a 3rd down and 6 from the 38-yard line, approaching the 3-minute mark. Mayberry goes to the option keeper, takes it himself, and there he does it again. Another 1st down for Columbus Grove, and this is something that Tate did all last week, and we've seen it all season long with Tate Mayberry, who has rushed for over, well, I should just mention, almost 600 yards this season. He's also passed for over 900 yards, 8 touchdowns, and has had 9 interceptions. He looks good once he gets into the open.
Yeah, he can play for 48 minutes, that's for sure. He's quite a football player.
You got to remember, too, a lot of these Grove guys go both ways. 1st and 10 from the 50. Option keeper by the quarterback Mayberry, and he falls forward for a couple of yards. In the running back department, you've got Steve Pauly, 192 carries, 1,124 yards, and 10 touchdowns. He's had 336 yards in receptions. Blake Magg, 733 yards and 12 touchdowns. Blaine Magg, over 400 yards rushing with 8 touchdowns. He's also had a touchdown receiving this season and has over 120 yards. So they got a lot of weapons. Second down 7 from the 47. Pitch back, and there's that tough pitch by Mayberry, and somehow Tate got away with it again. Steve Pauly ended up with a football after Tate waited for the last possible second. It was a low pitch to Pauly, and he picked it off and picked up the first down.
Nice bit of running there. There's a gives them the first down there. They got the ball on the move here, and that's exactly what they need to do. It's important for them to use their offense like they do, and they've done a nice job moving the ball down. Here comes a quick pass.
Oh, nice pass to Magg. Magg's inside the 10, the 5, inside, touchdown. Another nice play.
No,
Wait a minute,
no, that's no touchdown.
He indicated touchdown, but he was inside the 5-yard line.
That goal line's down there in yellow, and I think he saw the last white one and put him in there.
And I'm not going to go against an official when he rules that, but he was inside the 5.
Yeah.
But I tell you what they've done again, Blaine Magg. We've seen them use him a few times these last couple of games, and he's made some outstanding catches. And now Blaine Magg sets him up a 1st and goal to go from the 4.
Nice pass play. That was they're keeping that ball right on the ground and throwing the ball and doing a nice job mixing it up. Jerry said he wanted to throw a little bit more.
Backs are split. Magg, there it is, a touchdown this time. The other Magg's going to get it, though. Blake Magg, the tailback, goes in from the 4-yard line to the 121 mark of our first quarter. Look at this. Grove goes on top, 6-0 on the Commercial Bank scoreboard. What a great mix of plays by Jerry Cooper and his crew in this first series.
That was a great series there. They did everything right.
Dane Jesko in for the extra point. Snap is there. Hold, kick, and Dane kicks it through. And so the Columbus Grove Bulldogs strike first blood. They go on top with 121 to go in the first quarter. It took them 8 plays, Coach, to do it.
That was as nice a drive as you're going to see, and very well thought out, well planned. They did a lot of things on that drive. They mixed it up really well with the run and pass, and they, you know, their running game. Their quarterback made a nice run. Magg's been running the ball well, and then they throw that pop pass right there to the tight end, and that was a great play.
Cleveland St. Ignatius in Division I, Columbus Watterson and Toledo St. Francis, Division II winners last night. Division III, Columbus DeSales and Mentor Lake Catholic. Division V, Bedford Chanel is going to meet up with Marion Pleasant, the team that beat Delphus St. John's, as Marion beat Sidney Lehman last night, 21-10. So everything's set in those divisions. And remember this one right here, going to play either Mogador or Shadyside for the state championship in Division VI.
You would think that Mogador's got to be rooting for Marion Local, because I think they'd like another shot at them. But they got to win that game first tonight, and then see what happens.
Dane Jesko ready to kick off. Back deep again. Dan Otte and Greg Schulte, as well as Brent Homan. He's number 1 back there. Dane gets into it. It's a low kick. Going to bounce at the 10. Picked up right there. And this is Brent Holman across the 30. And that is where they will bring their offense back out. Marion Local will. 1st and 10. Again, the only loss for the Flyers this season to the Coldwater Cavaliers. And the final of that one was 21-7. Tim Goodwin is in his 3rd year as head coach. His career record up to this point, 36-6.
Now, you take 3 years and you play 42 games, you must be doing all right.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
10-game schedule, you play 42 games in 3 years. I'd say he's had a lot of success.
First and 10 from the 32-yard line. Again, I formation. They'll go to the tailback. This is Scholey. Picks up 5, 6, 7, almost 8 yards on that carry. Greg Scholey. What a season, and he was the main cog in that win over Delphus St. John's that we saw a few weeks back.
He had a lot of yardage that night and ran the ball just as well as he's running tonight, that's for sure.
Playoffs so far, Marion Locals outscored their opponents 42-2, and Grove's already got 7 points up on the board. First quarter. They go with the keeper, but the quarterback, he runs forward for the first down. They're going to mark it around the 43, it looks like, and they'll move the sticks.
You know, they gave up more in that one play there than they've given up in 3 games.
Yep.
That's amazing to go through and play the competition that they've played and give up 6 points in 3 ball games. That's amazing.
Well, no one has told these Columbus Grove players that they don't deserve to be here yet. They're playing well.
Cooper will have them ready. Jerry's a fine coach and a great motivator, and I think from what I know about him, there's no doubt in my mind he wouldn't have these kids ready tonight, that's for sure.
Handoff first back through Ryan Fleck. He picks up about 4 yards, and that's going to do it here in the first quarter. We've played 12 minutes from Lima Stadium. Our score on the Commercial Bank scoreboard, it's Columbus Grove on top of the Marion Local Flyers, 7-0. Second quarter action coming up next on Fox.
WOHL Lima's Fox Station, in cooperation with the Ohio High School Athletic Association, is proud to present tonight's high school football playoff game. A fee has been paid to the OHSAA for the broadcast rights to this game. The following community-minded businesses have underwritten these fees. I&K Distributing, distributors of Yoder's sour cream and mashed potatoes and Reno's Pizza. Check their grocery shelves for these fine products. Queen Pillow Top Mattress and Box Spring Sets for $399, and collector's hand-painted porcelain dolls from $15 to $69, only at Brian's Royal Furniture in Columbus Grove. Q1 Internet Service, servicing part of Allen and all of Putnam County. WOHL is proud to bring you the very best in area high school sports. We thank all of our sponsors, advertisers, and underwriters for their support. Let them know you appreciate them too.
If you work on your feet all day, you need all the comfort you can get. That's why I wear these new Justin Original Work Boots, the most comfortable work boots ever made. Because every boot has a unique 7-layer comfort system. So you not only get comfort, you get double comfort. Best of all, they're Justin's, so you know they're built to last. If you ask me, these work boots are headed for the Hall of Fame. New Justin Original Work Boots. Double comfort work boots that work.
Available at the Frontier Village in Lima.
Want to make this a Thanksgiving to remember? You'll need food.
Don't do that again.
Games. Friends.
My parts are showing.
And surprises.
We'll handle this.
Throw the Thanksgiving bash, everyone will want to crash. Never before seen on television, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Plus, a sneak peek at the StarWars.com documentary, R2-D2 Beneath the Dome.
Success has gone to his dome.
2 television premiere events at 7, 6 Central, Fox Sunday.
Welcome back to Lima Stadium. We've got 1 quarter in the books, and so far it is 7-0. Columbus Grove on top of Marion Local, but the Flyers, to begin the second quarter, will continue their drive. We are at a 2nd down 6 from the 47. Out of the I formation again, Chad Oddie. The quarterback, number 11, back to pass. Looking left side, and he bounces it to his intended receiver, and that is Craig Walters.
Well, he was open, too. He had him there, and trying to mix it up a little bit. We got 3rd and 6 here, and this is an important down here with being down 7-0. I know Coach Godwins, he wanted to get out to an early lead, get ahead early. He thought that was important to his football team. And this could be a crucial 3rd down play here for the Flyers.
This is the final game of the year for high school football for Fox in Week 14. The state championship games are going to be done live in either Canton or Massillon. We will not be there to bring those games to you, but high school basketball just around the corner. They go with the pitch to Scholey. Scholey close to a first down. Going to be about 1.5 yards to 2 yards short. So that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Got a punt here, I think. I know he likes his defense, but here comes the punt team. Got to punt here with this situation here. Try to pin him back, look for a break, play good defense, make some yardage on the exchange here, and see what happens here.
Scott Schulze, the punter, averages about 35 yards every time he gets it in the air. Going to stand at his 37. And look at this fake and open for the reception down to the 30-yard line. Got to watch these guys. Nice reception.
You know that formation. I had a question about that formation when I looked at it there. It was I thought maybe they were a man short because it was they weren't that deep on to protect the punter. And number 28 looked like he was a little wider than he normally would have been there.
And that's Matt Pranger with a big catch and a first down for Marion Local. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. 11 minutes remaining, first half. Back to passes. Adi looking downfield. In trouble. Gets rid of the football. Intercepted. As soon as he released the football, he was hit. And it's going to be an interception. Thiesing down that left sideline. Got blockers in front of him. Continues forward all the way inside the 50-yard line. Nice job by the free safety, Kurt Thiesing, the 5'9" junior. And as I told you before, as soon as Adi was releasing the football, he was hit, and that was up for grabs, and Kurt took it back all the way into Flyer territory. Yeah, and as this game is 7-0 right now, grow, we will be keeping tabs, as you folks already out there probably know, but what the final is, but 7-7 up to this point, so kind of game we expected over there as well in Findlay. Handoff, and Mag picks up a couple of yards. This is what Jerry Cooper likes to do. If he's got that lead, he'll keep the ball on the ground.
He'll run a lot of clock here, and he'll mix it up when he has to, but he'll be running a lot of clock here. He'll go right at him, and that last play there, as soon as that quarterback threw that ball, I think he wanted that one back pretty quickly because it just wasn't there.
2nd down 8. Back split from the 47. Kaufman goes in motion. They'll go to Mag. Mag with a nice run this time. Spins forward, close to another first down. Blake Mag has been running with a head of steam all season long, but it seems like since the playoffs have come around, Blake's just turned it up a couple of gears.
There a lot of good blocking up in front there. They ran that motion a little bit to him there and let him up through that hole there and hit and spin and got that yardage that he needed. Here's the 3rd and 1. And I'd look for Mag again on something here relatively quick here. Yep.
And a quick hit, left side, close to a first down. You got to remember that Blake missed the first couple of games of the season with cartilage tear in his left knee.
He's short.
Well, I'm sure in this situation here, Coop last week showed that he would go in situations like this. Should be no different here.
He's not happy with the spot at all, and he's still talking to him about the spot.
And I don't think that's going to change a whole bunch.
He talked him into a measurement. He talked him into a measurement.
Well, they will take time out to measure.
That took a while. That took a while to get, but apparently they heard what Jerry had to say because he wanted one.
Marion Local fans not too happy with that, but they'll come out and measure.
They pretty much had broken the huddle and was ready to go here, and they decided to give it to him.
And it's still that much short.
Yep. That gives him a little longer to think about what play he wants to run, but I'd look for Mag. Or maybe Mayberry. Mayberry has done a nice job on that option, and he can keep that ball and maybe sneak in there and get what they need.
You got big Kevin Klinker at 270 on that left side. 4th and 1. The quarterback will keep it, and he should have enough. Tate Mayberry behind center Adam Steckschulte, the 6'2", 195-pound senior, appear to have picked up the first. Let's see if, they'll mark it. Move the sticks, and the Grove drive continues. after the turnover by the Marion Local Flyers as they were driving down the field.
This is an excellent opportunity here. Now you've got a lot of things you can go to. This might be a good time to throw the ball, although they are doing a nice job running it.
1st and 10 from the 38. They go to Pauly. Pauly right side. Look at him go. Picks up another first down. First time that we've seen Steve Pauly with the carry for like that to pick up the first down, but Steve's been doing that all season long.
Yes, he has. He's had a real good stretch run in this playoff series here. These last 3-4 ball games, he's just done an excellent job. Forced him to take a timeout here and get this defense straightened out.
Well, I think Tim and company are kind of stunned a little bit here in this first half. Grove basically has, in terms of the running game, has not really been snuffed up to this point. Jerry Cooper and his crew have basically done what they've wanted to do. And you know what we hear every week, Steve, is whoever can control up front, that line of scrimmage is going to be in great shape, and Grove's doing that right now.
Yes, they are. And, I think Jerry kind of likes playing the underdog, too. I think that gives him something to work with all week long, and I'm sure he's milked that thing for all it's worth, because his kids have been ready to play, and, they couldn't beat this team, they couldn't beat that team, and here they are. So that's been a real plus for the Bulldogs.
Marion Local's been state semifinalist in '99, 2000, and of course this year. Columbus Grove Bulldogs, first time they've ever been to a state semifinal football game. Last year they lost to St. John's. They did win against Cary in the first round last year, 21-12. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Backs are split. They will go the handoff to Pauly left side, and Pauly will pick up a couple of yards. I tell you, they almost nailed him as soon as he got the football, ripped him back a little bit.
Yeah, they were as close to the handoff as he was.
Yep.
He'll have that defense fired up. Tim was defensive coordinator at Bluffton High School for 5 years, I believe, 5 or 6 years, and they had excellent football there and won a lot of championships. And he knows all about Northwest Conference football. He played it. His dad coached it for years. Of course, his dad's helping him here tonight again too.
Or he'd be up here in the booth with us.
That's right.
2nd down 9 from the 24-yard line. Handoff. Then they go with the other handoff to Hefner. Hefner trying to pick up some yards, but Marion Local did a pretty good job of reading that one as they got the ball to Lance Hefner, the 6'2" senior.
That was a great run for a yard. That was tough. Yeah, I'd like to look at your assistant coaches, your staff, and you got one guy in the Hall of Fame right there on the headset right down to you. So
it helps.
That's a great opportunity for Bill and Tim to work together, and I got a lot of respect for both of those guys.
Well, it's a 3rd down. This is 4-down territory, but remember they got a great field goal kicker in Dane Chesko. Rolling to his right, Thesian got some running room. Fake pass, then fumbles the football, picks it up, continues forward, and is finally knocked out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but it's getting close to where that looks like steps. That's traveling. That was traveling.
It was like hot potato there for a second.
And it faked everybody out, but Tate did a great job on that run. That was as exciting as you want to see there. He bobbled it, juggled it, and stuck it in his pocket and got the first down and moved the ball down inside the 5-yard line or close to it.
Somebody would have hit him while the ball was in the air. Yeah. He wouldn't be down there right now. 1st and goal to go from the 6. Pitch back to Pauly, looking for a hole. Cuts it inside and gets about to the 5-yard line. And so it'll be 2nd down with 6 minutes and 45 seconds remaining here in this first half, and Grove still on top, 7-0.
You know, that's about as exciting a run as I've seen in high school football. Never seen that at all, where he bumbled it and stumbled it and came out with a great play. I'll tell you, touchdown here. They'll put the pressure on the Flyers, that's for sure.
2nd down, goal to go from the 5. Tate Mayberry goes with the handoff off left tackle. Pick up of maybe 2 more yards. And he got the ball to the big guy that time, Blake Mag.
Flyers got to play strong here. They got to settle for, they've got to stop them here. Grove does have an excellent field goal kicker in Jesco, so this is a big play. This is a big play. This is 7 or this is 3.
Third down from the 4. Keeper by Mayberry fumbles the football. Let's see who's got it.
And they get none.
Marion Local's able to cover the football inside the 5. Let's see. Didn't see who got on it. Doesn't matter. Big turnover. And, well, that's how Columbus Grove got the ball in the first place. But they marched all the way down the field. And at the 5:38 mark, they cough it up. Marion Local is going to have it 1st and 10 from the 4.
Boy, what a break. 7 points, 3 points, no points. Great break for the Flyers, and see what they can do to capitalize on this. Now, they're pretty deep here. They got 96 yards to go. They got 5 minutes and 38 seconds. So this will be interesting to see what you got down here. Your playbook's pretty limited.
They go to the tailback.
Because of the field position. You surely don't want to give up another one, but that play right there is going to come up big, I think, as this game goes along.
Greg Schulte picks up a couple of yards, and let's see if this Grove defense rises to the occasion again. Had some great playing for this defense the last couple of weeks, well, all season long. Adam Kaufman, the stud linebacker. Tate Mayberry, the other linebacker spot. Matt Steck-Schulte from his defensive end position. 2nd down 8. They go handoff again, and Schulte picks up a couple of more yards, and that's about it. So 3rd and long for Marion Local.
Well, you know, there's been a lot of talk here this week about the #1 team in the MAC versus the #3 team in the Northwest Conference. So right now it's pretty even with Grove on top, in fact. So that's why you play these games, and you got to always remember that this is 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old kids, and that makes a big difference here. And mistakes, a lot of things can happen here. So, but it's been a great game so far.
3rd down and 6 from the 9. High formation again. Oddie goes with the pitch. Schulte, can he cut it? Cuts it upfield and does. Picks up the 1st down. Nice run by Greg Schulte. And they're going to mark that just inside the 20. Let's call it the 19-yard line.
That'll open up the playbook for him a little bit. We've seen Coach Goodwin do a lot of things tonight. Fake punt, passing, and running, and you name it. And he's done a little bit of everything, reverses and so on. So got a little bit more room to operate here. But I look for him to come right at him here for a while. We still got 4 minutes. And an equipment problem down there, it looks like, but we still got 4 minutes to go. They're 81 yards away, but they've got great football here. And you know, the one thing about this team, this is Coach's 3rd year there. They played 42 games. Many of these seniors have played in 42 games. They've got tremendous experience. And when you get to play as often as they have, there's a nice pass play.
Yep, Walters gets it. Walters takes it all the way down inside the 40-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 38. And this is a team that has won their last 11 games in a row, and they've won their last 8 playoff games. And as Steve mentioned, a lot of experience.
That's just amazing. 42 games in 3 years. That's just unbelievable. And that's a real credit to these kids and this staff and community here who's done an outstanding job of rebuilding this Marion Local football program.
Right, back in '98, they were 3-7. 1st and 10 from the 39, left tackle. Running the football again, Schulte all the way back down to around the 46-yard line. Another 1st down for the Marion Local Flyers. And Greg Schulte looking good right now.
That's a fine run, and they've got the chains moving, and that's exactly what they're going to do, and keep it rolling here. And just what a game. You know, this is a great game by both of these teams so far, and I don't know how those other 2 teams are, Mogador and Shadyside, but this might be the championship game right here.
1st and 10 from the 46. Chad Oddie showing blitz, Columbus Grove. They go quick pass, fade, right side, and a little bit too much on that one. And I think the Marion Local fans wanted something called maybe roughing the passer.
Yeah, I think they were asking for it there. He took a shot, too.
Well, Grove was blitzing again. These defensive guys have a lot of fun, I tell you.
And they got a lot of ability, and they've got a lot of experience, and they've played Grove's had good football here for a number of years. When I first got in the league in '74, they had some good football teams there, and then they hit kind of a lull. But for the last 6, 7, 8 years here, they've been pretty good football program.
Second down 10 from the 46. They go to Schulte again, cuts it up. Oh, man, what a hit.
Welcome to the NFL.
Helmet to helmet. That was Corey Raines, number 66, the tackle, 6 foot, 220-pound senior who just went head-to-head with Greg Schulte, and it didn't even phase Corey, and Schulte popped right back up. That was the hit of the season.
Wow, that was as good as I've seen in a long time. That was unbelievable.
Now we know why they wear helmets, huh?
Oh, geez, what a play.
3rd and 7 from the 43. Play action. Adi wants to throw, and he throws it away, and they're going to call incomplete pass. That's a nice defensive play again by the Columbus Grove Bulldogs. These guys are playing outstanding on the defense. They are holding the number 2 team in the state of Ohio to 0 points with a couple of minutes remaining in the first half.
Unbelievable. You know, they got pushed around a little bit down there on the other side of the 50, but when you get on this side of the 50, it's not only Grove's territory, but they're going to smack you around a little bit, too. That was 2 great plays there right in a row.
And Tim Goodwin out talking to his team. He's not too happy right now with the way, at least I can tell by the way they're talking, with the way his offensive line and offense period's playing right now.
Well, he's been around football all his life. He was a great player at Allen East, and I can remember Bill talking many times. He was on the sidelines from about the time he could walk until he played for Bill there at Allen East, and got some great background, and was in on the meetings and in on all the calls and things of that nature, and then went down to Bluffton. Bluffton's got a great program too, and worked with Dennis Lee and pretty much ran the defense. Dennis told me that he was pretty much totally in charge of it, and he hadn't done too much with it, and just a real fine coach. And I understand he's an excellent math teacher too. He's pretty smart, intelligent person, and it sure shows with that record of 36-6.
Well, they're faced with another 4th down situation. And Tim sees himself down by 7, so they're going for it. Chad Adi, with 2 minutes, 38 seconds remaining, goes to Schulte, almost brought down, brings it back up, picks up the first down. Nice run by Greg Schulte to save the day again, keeping this drive alive.
Broke a tackle on about the 43-yard line, and boy, that was just nothing but desire and determination on the part of Schulte coming in there to get that first down. That was big. That was really big.
17-14 right now, the Coldwater-Kenton game, and Coldwater on top of the Kenton Wildcats in the first quarter, ended the first at this point. Over to Walters, and he drops the football. It's a fumble, picked up, and it's going to stay with Marion Local.
Oh,
almost covered by Columbus Grove.
Yep.
Who got in there? Prenger?
Very alert. Yep.
Yep, it was Nick Prenger who was able to cover that one, or Grove would have got the football back. Walters just took off without the ball, had it there with him, and dropped it.
A little over a minute and 50 seconds, and we got second about 20 here, or 18. It looks like 18, doesn't it? And, well, that's something you just can't have.
So after a nice run by Greg Schulte, that will negate that, even though they picked up the first down, as we have an official's timeout. Now we're ready to go.
Equipment problem of some sort, but they got to come up with something here pretty quick now. You know, the passing that Grove saw last week, they saw an excellent passing attack last week, and were able to get out of bounds.
Schulte gets crunched again by, that time, Adam Kaufman, the stud linebacker, as soon as he got it to about the 40. Adam having himself a great season. 5'10", 187-pound senior with 90 total tackles, leading the way on the defense.
You had third and about 12 or 13, and this is 4-down territory, so he might just try to get a little bit of it here and the rest of it later.
Chad Oddie, the quarterback, under center. Tom Holman goes with play action. Wants to throw. Looking down the middle. Now right. Now goes back right short. Caught by Prenger inside the 10 and inside the 5-yard line. Nice play. But I tell you, the offensive line did it for him that time, as gave Chad Oddie all kinds of time to throw that football.
Now, that's got to be his last time out, isn't it?
Timeouts left. It says 1 up on the board yet, but I don't know if they've taken it off. 0?
0, yeah.
That is it.
That should be it.
Yep.
And, you know, you got a little time on this one with the first down, but he's taking that timeout with 36 seconds. He's got enough time to run at least 2 plays, running play if he has to, and then a couple, 2 or 3 passes in the end zone here. But this is going to be big here. This is part of, I believe, if they score here, this is about a 95-yard drive, wouldn't it?
I think they started at the
4-yard lines, 96-yard drive.
That was after the fumble by Tate Mayberry, the quarterback for the Columbus Grove Bulldogs.
Boy, 7-7 would sure be different than 14-0, wouldn't it, in a game like this? And you got to give them credit here. This has just been a great game on both sides of the ball. The Bulldogs have done a great job, and the Flyers have too. It's like I said, this might be the championship game for Division 6.
Now let's see what happens on a first down. Goal to go from the 5-yard line. Chad Oddie, they've been using Greg Schulte a lot, and this time they'll do the same. Pitching it back to Schulte, trying to get to the outside, then cuts it, and it's a touchdown. Schulte will score from 5 yards out with 30 seconds remaining here in this second quarter of play, and it's now a 7-6 ball game. Chris Shannon kicks their extra points. He's got 26 this season. And we'll see how Chris does here. Holder is number 19, Corey Lupke.
Very important here, very important.
It's all there. Kick is up, and it is through. And we have ourselves a tie ball game, and unless Columbus Grove can do something here with 30 seconds remaining, it's going to be a tie ball game going into the locker rooms at the half.
That was quite a drive. 96-yard drive, and what they have, a little over 4 minutes, close to 5 minutes there, and drove it the length of the field with a nice mix. Made some big third down plays. That was really big. That was a 3rd and 13 there on that touchdown, and came through with exactly what they needed.
Now coming out to kick off will be Doug Gear, number 34, 5'11" sophomore. And back deep again for the Columbus Grove Bulldogs will be Paldy, Blaine Magg, and Lance Hefner. 7-7, brand new ball game with just 30 seconds remaining. You know, the wind really hasn't been much of a factor tonight, even though right now, if he kicks off correctly, he might be able to kick it back there in that blacktop area.
Yeah, I would say look at the flag there, and then your flags down there, or your ribbons down there on the goal post. It is pretty strong going in that direction.
So Gear's ready to go.
Whether I really want to know or not. That's right. See, I've been married too long.
And it just fell off the tape.
As soon as we say something.
Yep. Yeah, usually we'd say it wasn't that windy and it'd blow off on the kickoff.
Let's try it again. Here we go. Gear gets into it. It's going to squib it. He's not going to let Columbus Grove return it. He'll get the ball. Hefner across the 30, close to the 35-yard line with 25 seconds to work with.
I'd be real surprised here if Jerry does anything out of the ordinary. Maybe a quick hitter or maybe a keep of some sort or a pitch. But I don't look for anything real fancy here with 25 seconds to go. This is something where you don't want to put yourself in a bind. So this game's way too important.
Tate Mayberry with the back split with 25 ticks remaining first half. He will go with Steve Paldy. Paldy got some running room, picks up about 5. As we're down to 17 seconds, and they may just let the clock run out.
I think that'll be it. You know, Paldy's got that great speed on the corner there, and if they could get him outside for that, that would make a big difference. That half's going to end 7-7.
Yep. We have played 24 minutes of high school football here from Lima Stadium. This is the state semifinal game in Division 6, and so far we are knotted up at 7 apiece between the Columbus Grove Bulldogs and the Marion Local Flyers. Halftime show coming up next on Fox.
This is a Culligan drinking water system. Here's how it works. Imagine this is your family's drinking water, and this is water impurity. And this is a Culligan drinking water system. It's more than a pitcher or faucet filter. It's a security system for your water.
It's pure water straight from the tap. Try our water purification system with 30-day money-back guarantee. Call 1-800-322-6849.
There's a better way to watch your energy costs and stay warm. The Trane XV90 gas furnace. It's over 90% efficient. Purchase a new Trane heating and cooling system from Knievel & Sons by November 30th, and you'll get up to $450 cash back and 90 days same as cash. Call Knievel & Sons Plumbing and Heating today for details.
WOHL, Lima's Fox Station.
Welcome back. We are at the half, and we are tied up at 7 apiece between the Marion Local Flyers and the Columbus Grove Bulldogs. Halftime show being brought to you by our good friends at Van Dyne Crotty of Delphus. Van Dyne Crotty, uniforms that work. Coach, how about our keys? How are things going so far?
Well, it's been quite a ball game here, and I know that Coach Godwins, he wanted to get ahead early. Well, he didn't get ahead quite that early, still not ahead. And I know that concerned him because he wanted Grove to play catch-up ball early. He wanted to control the line of scrimmage, and they surely did that on that last drive. Did a nice job, 96-yard touchdown drive. On the other hand, Coach Cooper wanted to stop the run. He has at times. They've had some crucial third down plays that the Flyers have converted on, but he wanted to stop the run, and he wanted to play error-free football, and that fumble down there cost them big time. 14-0 this game would have been huge. They lost it down there on the 4-yard line, and the Flyers were able to take it the length of the field, and we got a whole new ball game here for the second half.
Thank you, Steve. Let's take a 30-second timeout. When we return, we'll tell you about what the rest of this season looks like for us here on Fox in terms of this year. We've got high school basketball just around the corner. We'll tell you about it right after this.
We're proud to be ranked #1 in the uniform industry, but more importantly, we've been voted #1 for 2 years right here in West Central Ohio. Let our dedicated staff make your business look like a winner with our smart and professional uniforms. Your business will look like a winner with professional uniforms delivered right to your door. Our customized entry mats will make a great first impression with all your customers. Keep your employees and your business looking sharp with Van Dyne Crotty.
Hey, welcome back. Just around the corner, as I told you, this is our last high school football game of the season. As this is a state semifinal game, we cannot do any of the state championship games because someone has the rights to all the games. So this will be our final game of the season. As of this time right now, again, you folks know better than us what the final was, but we're looking at a Coldwater score of 17-14 over Kenton so far. And that is in the second quarter, as we're already at half here. So another good ball game going on in Division 4 tonight, just like we have here. Coming up on Tuesday, December the 4th, is our first season basketball game. It'll involve the girls, and that's going to be Fort Jennings at Ottoville. Big PCL matchup to get this season underway on Fox. And again, that's Tuesday, December the 4th. And then Our first boys game of the season will be Salina at Lima Senior. That is going to be on Friday, December the 4th. My longtime buddy, Bob Arnzen, back with me again this year. Bob and I will be doing games together. Ray Etzler helping out as well. Scott Brinkman calling some of the games on Fox. Todd Walker, might see him a few times helping out with the play-by-play. And a lot of basketball going all the way to Friday, February the 22nd. And some big games on Fox. And we will mention Joe Tate from the Cleveland Cavaliers back for year number 6, I believe. And Joe will be with us on Friday, February the 8th, Findlay at Lima Senior. Halftime show brought to you by our good friends at Van Dyne Crotty of Delphus. Van Dyne Crotty, uniforms that work. Halftime score 7-7 between the Bulldogs and the Flyers. We'll be back with third quarter action coming up next on Fox.
WOHL Lima's Fox Station, in cooperation with the Ohio High School Athletic Association, is proud to present tonight's high school football playoff game. A fee has been paid to the OHSAA for the broadcast rights to this game. The following community-minded businesses have underwritten these fees. IAK Distributing, distributors of Yoder's sour cream and mashed potatoes and Reno's Pizza. Check their grocery shelves for these fine products. Queen Pillow Top Mattress and Box Spring Sets for $399, and collector's hand-painted porcelain dolls from $15 to $69, only at Brian's Royal Furniture in Columbus Grove. Q1 Internet Service, servicing part of Allen and all of Putnam County. WOHL is proud to bring you the very best in area high school sports. We thank all of our sponsors, advertisers, and underwriters for their support. Let them know you appreciate them too.
What if nothing stood between you and where you needed to go? It's like that at Shell, where it's easy to pay, pump, and go. Shell, moving at the speed of life.
Welcome back. We are almost ready for quarter number 3 here on Fox. The Columbus Grove Bulldogs and the Marion Local Flyers tied up at 7 apiece. Got some of those first half numbers for you.
Yes, we do. Columbus Grove, 7 first downs, 19 rushes for 95 yards, 1 for 1 for 34 yards. Marion Local, 10 first downs, 21 carries, 100 yards, 7 for 13 with 1 interception for 80 yards. Mayberry, 6 carries, 37 yards. Schulte's got 16 carries for 90 yards and 1 pretty good stick there, if you'll recall. But pretty even. One of the biggest differences that I can see here is time of possession. Columbus Grove had the ball for 9 minutes. Marion Local had the ball for 15 minutes. And they went on 4th down a number of times. So that might make the difference there in terms of time of possession. But great first half. 7-7. I expect to see a great second half, and it's going to be an outstanding football game on a beautiful night.
And remember, the winner, only 1 more game to go if they want to win themselves a state championship. And we see that Mogador on top of Shadyside had half by a touchdown, and that's who the winner of this one would play, either Mogador or Shadyside. Next week, December the 1st, Paul Brown Tiger Stadium in Massillon gets underway at 3:30. But we still have 24 minutes of high school football to go here. When we resume play, it's going to be the Marion Local Flyers kicking off to the Columbus Grove Bulldogs. And the ball just blew off the tee again as Doug Gear getting ready to kick off to Pauly, Mag, and Hefner back deep inside the 15-yard line. And the ball falls off again. Now, this is where, when Steve played high school, this is where they bring him from the sideline to hold the ball.
Yeah.
And they kick it.
You betcha. And then I'd play safety, I suppose, too. Chase down anybody that got in the open.
You were the human T.
Yeah, that's right.
You'd have been the biggest human T probably in the history.
I lettered in the 8th grade with that.
Okay, let's try again.
I think the kickoff is about the only time I didn't play.
Nice kick, going to bounce around, picked up by Pauly at the 10, gets to the 15, and then he is hammered at the 17. And so that is where Columbus Grove will set up their offense, 1st and 10. Tate Mayberry going to come in and try to rally the troops. After his team was up 7-0, they gave up that touchdown late in the second quarter. That's why we're tied up at 7 apiece right now.
You know, I enjoy being up here in the booth, but I'll tell you this, I'd like to be in both locker rooms at halftime. I think there's been a lot of coaching going on, and a lot of inspiration, a lot of motivation, plus a tremendous amount of coaching going on in both of those locker rooms at halftime.
1st and 10 from the 18, and Steve Paldy tries to get through that mess out there of players everywhere, and he can't. Good defense by the Marion Local Flyers.
I think there's one advantage there for Marion Local coming out and playing defense first, because I'm sure Tim had him fired up, and I know Jerry did, but if you fired up on defense, it's a little bit less finesse there, and you can just go after people, and the Flyers have held the Bulldogs to less than a yard in 2 plays, in one play.
There's no doubt both these coaches love the defense. Jerry Cooper and Tim Goodwin. 2nd down 9 for the 19. Tate keeps the football, pitches it back, and nothing going on again. Defense there for the Marion Local Flyers, led by Josh Schmackers, one of those linebackers, as that one went nowhere.
Hey, everybody's excited here. All the fans from Maria Stein, and also that football team at sidelines is excited, and this is a 3rd and long, and what could be a big part of this second half.
Hefner is going to be split wide right. Paldy and Mag in the backfield. Tate Mayberry quarterback. And they give the football, handoff, and again,
little misdirection, tried to trap it up inside there, and just absolutely went nowhere. And that little shift in momentum here maybe with, you know, of course they scored just before the half, and that was a kind of a downer for Grove, because Grove had a good chance to be ahead 14-0, and all of a sudden it's tied, and they're punting almost from, well, on the 5-yard line. They're back there on the 5.
It's Dane Jesko to Nick Pringer or Craig Walters standing at midfield. Jesko, good snap, gets the kick away. Going to be taken at the 45. Fair catch called for by Craig Walters. And Dane Jesko came in averaging around 35 yards a punt. Let's see if the offense is pumped up as much as the defense for Marion Local.
I don't think they'll come out here too fancy. I think they're going to come out and they're going to try to establish the power game, the running attack that got them where they're at to this point. They've been blocking this offense for 42 games in the last 3 years. Many of these kids have played in a lot of those ball games.
1st and 10. Walters goes in motion from the 45-yard line. They'll go to Scholey. And he picks up about 2 yards. Greg Scholey has had himself a good ball game so far. Came in, as we mentioned, averaging almost, not average, but carries of 290 for almost 1,800 yards this season.
That's a lot of yards, a lot of yards.
And that's in a very tough conference, the MAC.
Extremely tough football down there. Anybody can beat anybody each week, and they do it. And to get through that league with 1 loss or less is really something.
Of course, Marion Local co-champs with the Coldwater Cavaliers as St. John's knocked off Coldwater in the final game of the season to let Marion in with the tie with Coldwater. Got movement on that right side by Columbus Grove Bulldogs, and it was Matt Steck-Scholey who jumped off, and it's going to move him back 5. And that was a 2nd down and 8, so now it's going to be a 2nd down and 3.
That gives them a lot of choices here, because this is a down you can waste if you have to, and but I don't look for that. I look for them to go right at them, keep that momentum going, and try to just make them stop them.
Scholey will not pick up the 1st down. Nice defense again by the Bulldogs, and looked like Mag was in that time. Blake Mag with the stop.
You know, a lot of people have talked about the fact that Grove ended up 3rd in the league. By now, that means nothing. They've played some awfully good football teams since then. They did lose 2 out of their last 3 ball games, but they are, you know, in the regular season. But they've they've done extremely well since then, and what's happened in the past. This is probably a little bit different ball club than it was 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Third down, they need 2. Ball at the 37-yard line, showing blitz again, and here comes Mag. Blake Mag on the blitz, comes through and nails the quarterback, Adi, and that sets up a 4th down.
You know, this is a spot here. You'd think that they'd punt, but he got a lot of confidence in his defense, and as far as he's concerned, yeah, there it goes. He's going with the punt.
Yeah, we just heard
he got the wind here too. So
we're at 7-7 here. We heard that Kenton Coldwater score 31-28 Coldwater at the half. 2 different type of ball games.
Yes.
Time to punt. This is Stolze getting his foot into it. He's going to kick that one into the end zone unless it takes a Marion bounce. It doesn't. Touchback, 20-yard line for Columbus Grove. So great job by the Bulldogs in their defense, and Mag coming in on that blitz on 3rd down.
Yeah, that was big, and that was just the play that they needed. Now they got a little bit better field position than what they had earlier, and this is an important series for them too. They're going against the wind. They'll have the wind in the 4th quarter, and that'll be important for the Bulldogs. But this right, you know, see what happens here in this quarter, because I'd rather have the wind in the 4th in a game like this.
Mag to single back. They've got Pauly and Hefner split to the right. Mayberry keeps it, picks up about 5, 6, and then goes down.
To give you a little different look, you know, they like to run those traps up the middle. They like to run off tackle, and then Mayberry will give them a little bit of an outside game. And the one that's been held down a little bit tonight, that's done so well for the Bulldogs over the course of the year, is Pauly, and he's just not had much of an opportunity tonight.
Give Tate 7 yards on that carry. It's going to be a 2nd down and 3 from the 27-yard line. Backs are split this time. They go with Mag, who bowls his way forward close to a 1st down, but the mark shows inside the 30.
Yeah, I think that'll be short. Just a little short.
Well, it has to be a 1st down if it's right at the 30.
Yeah, if it's at the 30, it would be.
Because, you know, even though they started at the 20 on the touchback, it still looked like that 2nd stick was a little bit over the 30.
Yeah.
Should have been a little bit right on the 30.
If
so
you
that
touch
did
the
give
30, you're all set then.
Yeah, and that's where the nose is at. Even though the Marion fans didn't like it too much, that's where he's at the 30. Mag was at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10. They go with the quarterback keeper, and that time Mayberry will not have the opportunity to pitch it back to Pauly. And so that's going to keep him right at the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 2nd down.
This, you know, they need some misdirection. Maybe they got a little razzle-dazzle down here, but you know, they're pretty basic. They're not going to make mistakes. I think they want that win in the 4th quarter, and they're probably be a little careful with what they do down here in this territory.
Marion showing blitz. Back to pass is Mayberry. Throws, has an out pattern to Thiesing, and he can't hold on to it.
Yep.
Kurt Thiesing had the ball laid right in there. Would have been a 1st down, but unable to hold on.
He probably didn't get much help on that sideline, but that's one there that could have made a difference. He had a good shot at that one, pretty good pass, and those kind of things happen from time to time. But that'd have been a big catch for them, and we got a 3rd and long here, and big down.
5 minutes, 45 seconds remaining here in this 3rd quarter, and we are still tied up at 7 apiece on the Commercial Bank scoreboard. Showing blitz again. Mayberry in trouble, and he's down. Good job by Marion Local in that time on the tackle. Couple guys. Brent Holman was one. Also Brad Kramer in there, and Columbus Grove is going to have to punt on 4th down.
This is, I just think the momentum's changed here a little bit. Grove's not been able to move the ball in the 2 series that they've had it, but
Jesko from the 20.
Close.
This one's going to bounce. It's going to take a Marion Local bounce.
Boy, that was about a 17-yard punt, 16, 17-yard punt, and gives them excellent field position here for the Flyers. See what they'll come out with here with 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
So let's see what Marion Local can do. First down and 10 from the 46. Chad Otte, the quarterback, running out of the I formation. Pass play, goes short. Walters catches it, gets across the 45, then he fumbles it out of bounds, but it's going to be, see where they're going to spot. Was spotted at around the 31-yard line, so that's a first down for the Flyers.
Nice play, good execution, had plenty of time, and put the ball right on the money.
"24 teams left across the state of Ohio tonight."
Little unbalanced line here out of Marion Local.
On a first and 10. How about Schulte this time? Oh, look at this. Double pass, and it's going to be incomplete, but he hit the ball to Schulte before he hit the 30. He passed it downfield to Craig Walters, who couldn't hold on to it.
That was interesting. That looked like a run all the way, and he didn't cross the line, but he was about as close to it as I've seen on a halfback option pass. Usually you get some depth or some width, and it looked like he threw that one on the run.
Interesting.
I don't think I've ever seen a halfback pass that close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down. They need 10. 4:46 remaining. Third quarter. Showing blitz. And this is Schulte. Goes right by the defense and gets it all the way down near the 15-yard line.
Boy, such quickness. Such quickness. That was a great run. Just accelerated, got that ball, found his block, and what a run. Nice bit of running there on the part of Schulte.
Yeah, the defense ran right by Greg Schulte, gave him just a wide open hole on that right side. So it sets up a first and 10, ball resting at the 15-yard line. 31-28. Out of the eye, go to the second back through Schulte, and he gets maybe a half yard to a yard, and that's about it.
Tackled by Mayberry, their quarterback. He's got double duty tonight again, and he's had an excellent postseason here throughout these games that he's played in here on this tournament run.
Jerry Cooper, the head coach of Grove in his second year at Grove, 20-5. It's pretty good.
Not bad.
In 2 years. Also coached at Lucas, where he's 8-2. Waynesfield, 17-4. Hicksville, 20-10. Most recently at Bath, 45-31. Career record of 110-52. Second and 9 from the 14. Pass play again. Otte looking downfield, has a receiver, but he throws short to Craig Walters. Going to be incomplete.
Yeah, he's been successful every place he's been in some of those schools. He went in there and won, and they hadn't been winning. Bath for sure, Hicksville for sure, and you know, Waynesfield 17-4, and in the playoffs. We saw a good game down in Waynesfield this year with a four overtime game, but that program is up and coming, but it's not like it was when Jerry was there.
Third down situation. Let's see if Grove can hold again. They need 9 from the 14-yard line. Showing blitz. Pitch back to Schulte. Fakes the reverse. Keeps it himself. Goes forward. Picks up the first down. And he is in for the touchdown. At least one official is signaling that he is in, but the other official is saying no.
Yep.
Well, he had a better view of it because the official that signaled it was standing on the opposite side. So it was saved to the 1.
Must have stepped out of bounds just before he hit the pylon. That was a nice run, nice fake on the reverse there coming back. So we'll look for something here on a quick hitter.
That was a 14-yard pickup by Schulte, so it's first down, goal to go from the 1. They've got the full house backfield.
A robust team, Woody Hayes.
Otte will hand it off. Big guy gets it, and he bursts through. Touchdown for the Marion Local Flyers, and I believe they gave it to the fullback, Ryan Fleck.
You know, there's not a thing wrong with that full house tee. You're not going to get any kind of different look on either side of the ball. You're not going to see any. You're going to play a guessing game with any kind of a monster look. I'm surprised more teams don't do that in short yardage situations with that robust tee. And here we've got a problem.
Yep, can't get it off.
Can't get it off, and that could be extremely big later on.
Ryan Fleck scored his touchdown at the 3:06 mark of our third quarter. Extra point, no good. But Marion Local now goes on top on the Commercial Bank scoreboard, 13-7. Now it's what Tim Goodwin likes, the defense. It's up to the defense now to hold them and move them on to the state championship game against Mogadore or Shadyside. But we have a lot of time left in this one.
You know, if the Flyers can get through this game, I can assure you that next week they will not come out flat, and they'll come out gangbusters, because they may have been reading the press clippings on this one, because Grove is definitely the underdog coming into this game, and if they can win this one tonight, I think they'll come out a little bit better, ready to play next week.
Time now for the Marion Local Flyers to kick off.
You know, what a season and the Bulldogs had, too. These Columbus Grove Bulldogs losing 2 ball games in the league, and coming into this situation here with a record of 11-2 right now, after being 6-2 in the league, and finishing up in 3rd place. This has just been a great run for them in this playoff series.
Doug Gear, low one, going to be picked up at the 18-yard line by Paldy, and gets it across the 30. Make sure that's Mag carrying that one. Blaine Mag returns it for the Columbus Grove Bulldogs, and so the Columbus Grove Bulldogs going to have to go about 70 yards to hit pay dirt this time. And this defense for Marion is going to be pumped up after the score on their last series.
Well, they need to play good defense. That extra point could loom large later on, and that 6-point lead is far from safe in a game like this, because Grove's got a lot of weapons and they do a lot of things well, and won't be too much longer here they'll have the wind either.
Marion showing blitz. They go right by the blitz, though, with Paldy, as number 55, Nathan Keeter, had a full head of steam, and he's got 140 tackles this season.
Wow.
He leads the way on this defense for Marion Local.
It's a lot of tackles, but you got a lot of games too, you know. And you got to remember that as high scoring as their offense is, they don't play a lot of defense either.
2nd down, 5 after that pickup by Paldy of 5. Ball now at the 35-yard line. Play action, pass play, short one to Paldy, brings it in, then he drops it. Had it for a second, just not long enough. And so that sets up a 3rd down.
Well, this is crucial here, 3rd and 5. You know, they're behind. They got to come up with some sort of play here to get them the 1st down. But this is still anybody's ball game, and no one's in total control of this ball game yet by any means.
And those are the passes that they caught last week against Macomb.
Yeah.
Thiesing had one earlier here in the 3rd quarter, and there was one to Paldy. 3rd down and 5 from the 35. Kaufman goes in motion. We've got movement everywhere.
I think that's on Grove.
And so that's going to set up a 3rd down and 10 situation now for Columbus Grove on the procedure call. Things not going well right now for Jerry Cooper's team, as we're down at 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in this 3rd quarter.
That changes everything. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 5 is a lot of difference. I see they've got an all-the-way Grove sign over there that says, does that say DSJ on it?
Mm-hmm.
They're getting some support from the MAC on that, apparently.
Probably one on this side, too, I would assume.
Yeah.
3rd down, 10 for the Columbus Grove Bulldogs from the 30. Play action. Tate looking to run. Got a blocker out in front of him, and he's in trouble, and he's going to be brought down. Brent Holman drags him to the turf, and Columbus Grove going to have to punt from deep in their own territory.
Yeah, they didn't need to lose another 7 or 8. That's going to be a field position battle here, and they need to really boom one here, and they're kicking into the wind, and they got to kick it low in this particular case because the last couple of punts have just died. You get them up here, that wind's very strong.
Dane Jesko going to try to get him out of trouble down here. Pranger and Walters standing at midfield. Snap is high. Gets it off, though. End over end. Fair catch called for at the 45 by Pranger, and that is where Marion Local will set up their offense. 1st and 10.
Excellent field position here. Got excellent field position, and they're excited. Their fans are excited. They got the lead, and you know, Grove's got a lot of kids go both ways. This could be a factor here as we're winding down this 3rd quarter.
We are down to 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining here in this 3rd quarter. 13-7, Marion Local on top. Columbus Grove, 1st and 10, 45-yard line. Oddie wants to throw. Looking down the middle, has a receiver in Walters. 1st down, continues down inside the 30, fumbles it. And are they going to say he's down?
Yep.
No. It's going to be a fumble against Marion Local. I think Paldy covered it. Yep, Steve Paldy.
Yep.
Wow.
He's always around the football, that's for sure. He's, you know, you look at those names from Grove. I'm from Bluffton, and you look at those names from Grove. These guys have been playing football a long time. The Paldys and the Steck-Schultes and the Schraders and the you name it. They've just done a great job over the years. Mags and Mayberries, and there's just a lot of great football names coming out of Columbus Grove, Ohio.
Well, it's 1st down again for Columbus Grove. Let's see if they can improve on their last series. 1st and 10. We'll go with the handoff off left tackle. Not a whole bunch there, but they pick up about 2. That was Blake Mag. Coach Tim Goodwin made some good adjustments at halftime because they've stopped him cold here in this 3rd quarter.
They have really shut him down here. And, you know, controlling the line of scrimmage is what Coach Goodwin wanted to do, and they have done that this 2nd half, especially on defense.
2nd and 7, showing blitz. Mayberry back to pass, sets up the screen. It's going to be caught. Returned across the 40-yard line.
1st down.
Near the 45. Nice play. And I think it was Kaufman that time.
Somebody's down. He's up.
Yeah, that was Adam Kaufman, the tight end, who was able to bring that one in on that short screen.
Nice play. Took some of the heat off there. You need to do that kind of thing in this situation here because Mayberry has not had a lot of time to throw, and you might take the heat off of him just a little bit here if you can get those screen passes and take some of that heat off the rush here for sure.
1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. We're down to 17 seconds remaining, 3rd quarter. Mayberry hands off to Mag. Mag gets about a yard. And that will probably be our final play of the 3rd quarter. And it will be. We have played 3/4 of action from Lima Stadium. 12 minutes to go in this one. The Marion Local Flyers lead the Columbus Grove Bulldogs 13-7. Our final quarter coming up next on Fox.
Some big banks are all too eager to get you to deposit money with them. But what happens when you need to borrow money? At the Commercial Bank, we're hometown people making hometown decisions. When you need to borrow money, you'll get quick decisions right here at home. What will your bank say if you ask for that kind of service? The Commercial Bank.
For the hardest-hitting local, regional, and national action, Fox 25 is your first choice for sports. From the Lima Locos to the major leagues, high school football to the pros, and Lima Land to NASCAR. Tune in every Monday through Friday at 6 and 10 for Mark Stiles and the West Central Ohio Sports Dream Team. From the gridiron to the hardwood, we've got it covered. Fox 25, your first choice for sports.
Well, Well, 12 minutes left in this high school football game, state semifinal, Division 6 between Marion Local and the Columbus Grove Bulldogs. And right now, the Flyers have the edge, 13-7. A lot of time left in this one when play resumes. Columbus Grove will continue their drive. It's going to be a 2nd down 9. They have the ball resting at their own 45. Tate Mayberry, the quarterback for the Bulldogs, with back split. 2 wideouts showing blitz the Flyers. They go with Pauly, finds himself a hole, gets to the outside, and picks up about 9, close to 10 yards. All depends where the spot's going to be. Well, it looks like
It'll be awful close, isn't it?
Depends where the middle officials.
They're going to take a look. These games are really important, and each play is important, and it's a good thing to take a look. Rather than make a guess, there's too much riding on this game.
He'll stretch the chain, and it's that short. So it's a 3rd down. They need a few inches to pick up the first.
They went with the quarterback sneak on the last short yardage play, and that's about as safe as anything. And the way that Marion Local's playing defense with shooting those linebackers and stunting from time to time, it might be a good idea to just quarterback sneak it, get what you can get. If you can't get that in 2 downs, you don't deserve to be here. So this is something here that I'm sure they'll go with here. Boy, it's pretty crowded up in there, isn't it?
Mayberry, the back split. We've got a flag, and let's see if that's a procedure against Grove. Well, the other thing it could be is if someone lined up off sides.
I think they blew the whistle before they even got to it. It has to be on Grove.
Goes against the Bulldogs.
Some sort of an equipment call, I think. Went in there.
It is a 5-yard penalty against the Columbus Grove Bulldogs, so that changes things considerably. Equipment penalty. Failure to wear required equipment is the official call.
I would guess mouthpiece. Maybe they didn't have their chin strap, you know. But boy, what a difference.
Yep, 3rd and 6. Mayberry's going to keep it himself, cuts it upfield, picks up the 1st down. Tate Mayberry all the way down to the 40-yard line. And boy, we've seen that week after week when the Bulldogs need a big play.
They go to him, don't they?
Yep.
He's done an excellent job for him. He can get outside. Of course, you got a key on the rest of those running backs, Pauly and Mag. They've done a tremendous job, and they're both the Mag boys. And so going to Mayberry on something like that's been really successful for him is a good call.
11 minutes remain. 1st and 10 from the 40. Back to pass. Mayberry has an open receiver, and it's caught. This time it's going to be Adam Kaufman, the tight end. 5'10", 187-pound senior, brings him down inside the 20.
Great call. Loosened things up there. He had a 1st down and hit him quick there, expecting to run on 1st down. And Jerry goes out into the playbook here a little bit for a quick pop pass. And, hey, they got the wind. It's anybody's ball game. Looks like the momentum shifting a little bit here toward the Bulldog side of the field.
Trying to tie this one up. Single back is Blake Mag. He goes forward for about 2. Kramer gets the tackle for the Flyers, and it sets him around the 18-yard line. Going to give him a long 1, almost 2 yards.
This is really important here. They need to get in here and make that extra point and play good defense the rest of the way. This is an important series. Time's getting short.
Handoff.
They're going right at him. Now you've got a 3rd and you got 6 or 7 here. It's going to be a big down here.
That was Blaine Mag, the freshman, with the carry. He picks up a couple more yards, so It's going to be about a 3rd and 6. Long 6 to pick up the first. Ball resting at the 16-yard line. Tate Mayberry with the back split. Hand off to Pauly. Pauly fumbles the ball. Who's got it?
I think they have it. I think the Flyers got it. Boy, what a break.
And the Marion Local Flyers come up with the, if you remember earlier in the ball game, Tate Mayberry had a fumble down in the red zone, and this time again as Columbus Grove is marching down, they fumbled the football, and that's another big turnover against the Bulldogs.
That's unbelievable.
That means that the Flyers will get the football with 9 minutes and 19 seconds remaining. They have to take their fullback, Marion Local does, out of the ball game as they go with the handoff off left tackle. Looks like they're adjusting some equipment or something on him, Coach. It's Ryan Fleck, the 6'1", 215-pound senior sitting on the sideline.
Yeah, I think he got hit. They were checking him for a head injury or shoulder injury earlier, and he had left earlier with a little bit of a stinger or what have you, and I just wonder if he's not done for the night.
He is. They're taking his shoulder pads and getting him his jersey back on, and Ryan Fleck will be not seeing any action the remainder of this 4th quarter. Showing blitz again. They run right by it. Scholey with another nice carry. Picks up a couple more yards.
Third and short, 8 minutes. Well, I tell you, they can eat up the clock, too. They've been in this situation before, and they've played a lot of football games, been in this situation before, and know what to do. This is where experience comes in. This is where this experience of the playoffs makes a big difference. They know what it takes to be a state champion, and Groves just keep battling back. Groves played an excellent football game.
See if Grove can stop him. Showing him blitz. Kaufman comes in. He gets leveled. They pick up the first down. An outstanding block as Adam Kaufman was just heading straight into the running back. Someone picked him off, knocked him on his back, and that allowed the tailback, Greg Scholey, to pick up the first down.
You know, just basic good fundamental football. Both these teams are very well coached. They both play excellent football. They know what they're doing. Fundamentally, they're as sound as can be. And this is just a real hard-nosed football game.
1st and 10, ball now at the 30-yard line. Chad Oddie showing blitz. Here comes Mag. They run right by him. And here comes Scholey, close to another first down.
They're getting a little bit too much depth on the stunts, and they need to find the ball. They need to go in a little bit better under control and more of a football position. They're going in a little too high and running right by it. They need to get heel depth, look for the football, and then move laterally wherever it's going and put a stop to that, because they're running behind it, creating lanes, and that leads to problems.
7 minutes remaining. Marion on top, 13-7 on the Commercial Bank scoreboard, running out of the I formation. Chad Oddie trying to get him to jump. They don't. They go Scholey. Scholey picks up about 2 or 3 yards.
And they've just controlled the football and eaten up a lot of clock here with those first downs. And, you know, with Coach Godwin here, with some of the plays that he's called tonight, I don't know if we're in four down territory right now or not. He's faked a punt. He's going on 4th down. Of course, he's got a lot of confidence in his defense, and his defense has played extremely well over the years. And this is why they're here. They've played good defense for the last 3 years, and this is why they're at this level, because defense won't win football games for you, that's for sure.
1st and 10 from the 43. Showing blitz again. They go play action keeper by the quarterback, Oddie, trying to get to the outside. He will get hit, but he picks up some good yardage again as he will stay inbounds.
And you notice he took some clock off there too with the wide run, stayed inbounds. Smart football player.
Well, if you like defense, Coach, this has been the game to watch tonight. If you like offense, it was the Kenton-Coldwater game.
Yeah, I guess so. But this defensive, it's been a great game by both teams. It's unfortunately somebody has to lose because in this situation here, like I said earlier, this might be the championship game for all we know with two teams playing exceptionally well.
Handoff on a 2nd and 4, another pickup of a first down as Greg Scholey bursts through the middle.
You're going to see more of the same, too, because they're on a roll, and Columbus Grove has just played an excellent football game, and they've really worked hard, but it looks like they're getting a little wore down here. They've got so many guys going both ways here, so that's been a factor, too.
Well, you look at Antwerp, Pandora, Gilboa, and Macomb. Totally different teams than the Marion Local Flyers. There's the handoff left tackle, and Scholey will go nowhere that time. Nice defense by the Bulldogs.
And we're under 5 minutes, too, so that's just time of possession here in this second half's got to be quite a bit here for the Flyers, too.
Both teams still with 3 timeouts. So if Jerry Cooper is going to have to use those wisely, because if the defense is able to stop Marion here, they still got to march downfield and put up another score. As we're down to 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Out of the I formation. Chad Oddie goes with a pitch. Couldn't get rid of it. Then Scholey goes forward and picks up a couple of yards. Looked like Chad had some problems with getting the football back to Scholey.
That was a little different pitch than what you normally see. Looked like he pitched it and then maybe didn't want to pitch it and ended up pitching it. So, but they still picked up a little bit of yardage. This is crucial here. Somebody from Grove needs to step up here and make a big play. They need to step up and make a big play here. The ball game could ride on this series right here. If they get it back, they got time, they got the wind. But they need to make a big stop here and then be ready for anything and everything, because this is 4-down territory for Coach Godwins.
3rd down and 6. Walters goes in motion. They hand him the football and they nail him. Getting behind the line of scrimmage. Another big play. Tate Mayberry comes through.
He's got a punt.
As well as Matt Steck-Scholey. Well, that's 4th down.
Grove took a timeout. Probably not a bad idea. Stop that clock.
And they are going to punt. They're bringing in Scholz. Grove's going to get one more shot at it. Well, at least they're showing that they're going in for the punt. If you remember earlier in the game, they were in punt formation and they went for it.
And, you know, if they hadn't have showed it earlier, this would be an excellent place to do it. You know, I don't know whether he'll show it again. If he does, it might be something a little different. But this would have been an excellent position to do that had he not done it earlier.
Well, timeout was called. Situation 4th down and 10 for the Marion Local Flyers. We still have 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. If you remember last week, if you watched our game on Fox, it took until the final few seconds of the ball game for Columbus Grove to get their touchdown to win over the Macomb Panthers 21-14. And about that time, Steve, this whole place was just fog.
Well, Grove doesn't need fog now because they can get the ball back. They got to be able to throw it and see it. So
Scholz going to punt.
Here's another.
Gets it off. This one bounces, and Grove's just going to have to watch it go inside the 20. Look at that roll all the way down to the 16.
Don't touch it. Leave that clock run. That's good. They stayed off of it. You know, somebody could have downed it there, and they could have been 1 or 2 seconds there, but they let the official blow it dead, and that was smart.
Well, this is probably it right here. Grove may get their final shot with 3 minutes and 27 seconds.
Well, Jerry knows this, but Jerry's in 4-down territory regardless of where he's at. He's got no other choice. He does have 2 timeouts left, but they've got to come up with something here. They got Twins on the right side, and they've got to come up with something big here and something pretty quick.
Mayberry keeps it. He's in trouble. Gets away from 2 tacklers, continues forward, and picks up a couple of yards.
got to throw that ball somewhere along the line here, get outside and try to throw it. Long way to go. Got somebody with a cramp down here on the Marion Local side.
Officials timeout will allow us to tell you again that this is our final game of the high school football season. We hope you've enjoyed all 14 weeks of coverage on Fox, and now we're getting ready to bring you another 40-some high school basketball games before the whole thing is said and done. And one of these two teams right here are going to go to the state championship game next week against Mogador or Shadyside. Second down, 6 from the 20. Mayberry goes with the pass. Has an open receiver, but is that one picked off? No, they're going to say it hit the ground first. Blaine Mag was coming across the middle, but the ball was there before Blaine got there, and so that's going to be incomplete. Sets up a 3rd and 6. And Blaine made some big catches last week.
Yeah, Blaine, he's done an excellent job, and you know, you got a freshman playing here. You know, this is something I just never understood. I've been in Paulding since 1974. We have never had a freshman football player play varsity football since 1974. Now, we did have one prior to that I had the opportunity to coach, but
he's tough.
But just
third down.
We just don't have it.
Here comes Tate all the way to the 30, picks up the first down, so he's going to keep this drive alive with 2 minutes and 45 seconds. They don't see too many freshmen come around like.
Well, and to play on a championship team like this, too, that even makes it just that much bigger. And all those years, you know, I saw the Cole-Eye boy from Bluffton. I saw freshmen from Allen East play and have excellent careers and, you know, 4-year careers. And we've just never had a freshman since 1974 that played as a freshman on our high school football team.
Well, another timeout on the field. Timeout-wise, the home team still has 3 showing and 1 left for the Columbus Grove Bulldogs. The Bulldogs faced with a 1st down and 10 from the 31, their own 31, and they've got 2 minutes and 45 seconds to work with.
And they need to pull something out of the hat here because Marion Local is going to play extremely tough defense. They're not going to give up the long one, and they're going to put a lot of pressure on Mayberry. But if you got something in a bag of tricks here, it might be ready to go here anyhow. Maybe a hook and ladder, reverse pass, a halfback pass, something here. You need to have a little bit of room here to get some big yardage. You do have the wind, and this series is very important here.
Mayberry back to pass, looking short, has a receiver, caught, Pauly spins, gets free, he's at midfield, he's down to the 45 and driven out of bounds. Nice catch by Steve Pauly, but even nicer with the move he put on the defender after he caught the football.
He's been a big player for Columbus Grove all through this run and all through this tournament run here, and there was, I mean, he could have gone on that one. That kid has great speed, and he's been a big-time player for them all year long, and he came very close to breaking that one for all the marbles.
1st and 10, 45-yard line of Marion Local. They go with Pauly, and he is hammered as soon as he gets the football. Nice hit by Brad Kramer, the defensive tackle, as Pauly didn't get a chance that time.
No, he didn't. We're down to 2:20, and that was a big play. That may be the last running play we see here with the Bulldogs because time's getting short. They still have 1 timeout left, and there's a lot of clock going off the way.
Tate gonna throw. He's in trouble. Out of the pocket. Throws short. It's caught by Pauly. Pauly gets back to about the 40. He's going to mark it around the 43.
Okay.
So
nice job of getting out of bounds. 158.
Need about 7 yards yet to pick up the first. A long 7.
You get down there a little closer, you always got the Hail Mary to go to, and I don't know how far he can throw that ball, but I'd say within another 10, 12 yards, you've always got that option there on a 4th down play to throw that ball up in the air.
Mayberry Looking, has a receiver. Caught! Oh, wow. First down for Grove.
And that'll stop the clock.
And that was Hefner, I believe.
Boy, he went up and at the highest point was able to bring that ball down. That was a tremendous catch.
What a finish here. Lance Hefner is able to pull that one down. Grove coming up with the big plays again towards the end of the ball game. 1st and 10 from the 42. I'm sorry, the 33. Back to pass. Mayberry has a receiver. It's caught. Close to another first down. And popping up this time is Kaufman.
They're going to stop. They're going to stop the clock to measure it. Or yeah, there they go.
Adam Kaufman catches the football for Grove. And now all the way down inside the 25.
Boy, what a finish. You know, you can look at the Northwest Conference, you can look at the MAC, but you got to look at heart here, because this is what it's all about here in these last few minutes. This
first
is
down.
First down just by a hair, and wow, what a finish.
If you remember just a few minutes ago, Grove was driving down the field before, and they coughed up the football. And now they're going to try to make up for it right here. 1st and 10 from the 23. We've got 1:28 remaining.
You look at Mayberry here, a man on a mission. He has really done well here these last few plays.
Tate wants to throw, has a receiver again. Pauly gets to the stick, and will he get out of bounds?
Nope. No, he didn't. And we're down to 1:15.
Inside, well, they're right at the 15-yard line. They could spike the football here if they wanted to stop the clock. Otherwise, they'll just run a play. They've been running some good out patterns here. Back to pass Tate. He's hit. As soon as he releases it, it's caught, I believe, and it's right at the stick. And they may stop the clock for a measurement.
I think they will. Yep, the clock is stopped. First down.
It's a first down inside the 15 to the 13.
Unbelievable finish here. Unbelievable finish. And they don't have the clock or the chain set yet, so they've broken the huddle here.
Got time.
They got plenty of time.
It's rolling now. 53 seconds. Backs are split. Tate Mayberry goes with a handoff. Pauly goes nowhere.
Now you got to call timeout.
Yep, they'll use their timeout with 44 seconds remaining. Wow.
What a finish.
Third quarter, Coldwater leading Kenton 38-34. A little bit different game than this one right here.
That sounds like it.
But you know what? It'll come down to the end probably in that game too, but with a lot more points.
Yeah. That sounds like that Nebraska-Colorado game the other day. 62-36. Gets a basketball score.
Exciting finish, though, here at Lima Stadium, just like last week when Columbus Grove had the ball in their last drive to put away the Macomb Panthers. They want to, you know, if they can score here, an extra point from Dane Jesko could put them in the state championship game.
Third place team in the Northwest Conference all the way to state. Wouldn't that be something? What a ball game. What a ball game.
But they have 13 yards to go with no timeouts.
And there's
second down 10.
Here's Pauly over here. Look for him on some sort of a fade. He's awful quick.
Mayberry in the end zone. It is intercepted.
Oh, my. Took it right away from him.
Intercepted by Brent Holman in the end zone to save this football game. And that pass could have went either way.
That was right on the money, and just a great defensive play. Your heart's got to go out to Columbus Grove. They gave it everything they had, and Marion Local came up with the big play, and the big play was what they needed to do.
With no timeouts remaining, this game is over.
Yep, they'll take a knee here, and that'll be it.
Well, I tell you, what an outstanding football game here tonight. Columbus Grove going down to the wire. Took the final offensive play for them with 37 seconds remaining. Marion Local is going to hang on to win this one and advance to the state championship for the second year in a row.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a game. What a game. And this is it. And Columbus Grove has just played, they played a great game. This is one of the greatest high school games I ever saw in terms of good defense, excellent execution, such a job here, and tough loss for whoever had to lose this one, that's for sure.
Well, we'll be talking to our player of the game after we take this time out. Our final score, it was Marion Local defeating Columbus Grove 13-7. Post-game show coming up next on Fox. Fuenati. Yes, good.
WOHL Lima's Fox Station, in cooperation with the Ohio High School Athletic Association, is proud to present tonight's high school football playoff game. A fee has been paid to the OHSAA for the broadcast rights to this game. The following community-minded businesses have underwritten these fees. I&K Distributing, distributors of Yoder's sour cream and mashed potatoes and Reno's Pizza. Check their grocery shelves for these fine products. Queen Pillow Top Mattress and Box Spring Sets for $399, and Collector's hand-painted porcelain dolls from $15 to $69, only at Brian's Royal Furniture in Columbus Grove. Q1 Internet Service, servicing part of Allen and all of Putnam County. WOHL is proud to bring you the very best in area high school sports. We thank all of our sponsors, advertisers, and underwriters for their support. Let them know you appreciate them too.
Some big banks are all too eager to get you to deposit money with them. But what happens when you need to borrow money? At the Commercial Bank, we're hometown people making hometown decisions. When you need to borrow money, you'll get quick decisions right here at home. What will your bank say if you ask for that kind of service? The Commercial Bank.
Hey, welcome back to Lima City.